Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with Technical Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing start to the day. I wanted to update you guys on my overall position on Tesla. A lot of people were messaging me right now via Discord, via Instagram, asking, am I buying the dip on Tesla? Because a lot of you guys know that I had a little bit over $40,000. My microphone is like all over the place. Sorry about that. Or a little bit over $40,000 invested in Tesla. I was up on it, and I didn't just want to, update you when I'm in the green. I wanted to update you when I'm in the red as well. So from $2,000 to $3,000 in the green to now $3,000, $3,200, as you guys can see right here, $3,200 in the red. My average purchase price is $116.39, which is pretty much $10 higher than what the current price point is. I'm still holding Tesla. I have no intention of dollar cost averaging on the way down. And again, this is just the way that I choose to trade and choose to dollar cost average into a position. I have found myself too often, anytime that I try to buy the dip and it keeps dipping, and then I buy the dip into that. The whole reason that I only bought, $20,000 to $40,000 worth of Tesla was because, yes, I viewed it to be cheap, but I knew that it could get cheaper. And I have no intention of buying at the lower levels. All I have, my sole intention is really to add more once it actually begins to indicate signs of a recovery. And I see that to be a very common mistake for a lot of beginner traders where, they buy the dip and they go in with a small portion of their position, maybe 10 or 20%. I don't know if you've made this mistake before. But then it continues to dip, and then they buy another 10 or 20%, and then another 10 or 20%. And at one point, you're invested with 80 to 100% of what you originally wanted to invest in, and the stock is still selling off. And I don't want to make that same mistake. I know that the cheap can always get cheaper. I want to respect that. I wanted to update you guys on the red day itself. It's a very unfortunate day for Tesla to kick off the new year. And when asking the question, why is it selling off? It's because of its Q4 deliveries and what they just reported. So their deliveries came in lower than expected, and there's supposedly some logistic issues. I mean, we talked about it that in early January, Tesla and their Shanghai plant was going to have some issues, and they're going to slow down or reduce production because of what's been going on over there in China. And right now there's just a lot of analysts that are downgrading Tesla because of the uncertainty of what's recently happened. I don't know if you guys even heard this. And again, I'm okay with sharing this with you, even though I am invested in Tesla. I mean, look at this. While I'm live, this thing is taking a dump from $3,200 in the red to now $3,500. It's part of it, right? But one of the things that I wanted to share with you is Elon is the first person ever in history to lose $200 billion in personal wealth or valuation, right? At one point, he was worth well over that. Now, because of how much Tesla has sold off, he has lost of his individual wealth, $200 billion. We had a question of didn't Facebook lose $200 billion? Yes, Facebook, the company, lost $200 billion during its quarterly earnings. Elon Musk, as an individual, has lost $200 billion in net worth. But of course, I think Elon will be just fine, right? There's no question about that. It's just a very big hit that Tesla has taken. I wanted to update you guys, not just on my green days, but on my red days. I wanted to explain to you what is going on. There's selling pressure because of its poor deliveries for Q4 and poor expectations for this up and coming quarter. Do I think that it's the end of Tesla? No, I think that it's an overreaction. Obviously, Tesla, because of its what it's known for. If you guys didn't know this also, it's one of the most heavily shorted companies out there that's publicly traded with its market cap. And they're printing today 14.2%. I hope that you guys lock in profits. Keep on making your money. I view Tesla as a long-term play. I'm happy with my average purchase price at 116, and I'm excited to buy more only when direction is in my favor. I wanted to explain my thought process. I wanted to explain how I feel. And again, how am I not freaking out? All about position size. Because I'm lightly enough invested, right? I'm going to enter when I'm fully invested with over $200,000. By being in with less than $40,000, even during these aggressive sell-offs, this is why we talk about position size. Not because of best case scenario, but because of worst case scenario. And this is what we're talking about for 2023. The goal is never, it's not to be perfect. You'll never be perfect. The goal is to be effective even at the worst case scenario. And for Tesla, I mean, this is one of its biggest red days that it's had, and I feel just fine, right? I have no intention of selling Tesla. I have no intention of buying more, and I don't feel unbalanced or really phased. I understand that I need to accept all of the bad with all of the good, and I'm excited to buy more when direction is in my favor. And I wanted to explain the idea of dollar cost averaging on the way up. Now that we talked about Tesla, what's going on with the NASDAQ market? What's my plan with that? I view the NASDAQ market to be very, very oversold. I just talked to our Learn Plan Profit group during our live trading session about the overall reversal potential that I see with Apple selling off and with Tesla selling off, really bringing down the market. Also, Apple's at 52-week lows. If you guys were unaware, I actually bought some Apple during our live trading session today for a long-term play. But right now we're getting rejected, lower highs, lower lows. There's no indication of a reversal. We're approaching support levels from Friday, and I'm excited to see if the same rally that we had on Friday presents itself. So this is why I have my alerts. If it does present itself, I can step on the gas and really double down on TQs. If not, then again, we're at this oversold support range. I see there to be huge upside potential, but watch that position size and don't be afraid to wait for that confirmation. So set those alerts, and I'm excited to follow up. So I really do appreciate you guys' time. I wanted to keep today's video pretty short and sweet. If you guys have any questions, you guys know how to reach out to me. Friendly reminder, you heard me talk about them in this video. It's my Learn Plan Profit group. They are the only group that get to watch me trade live every single day. So if you're excited to kick off the new year, if you're an absolute beginner and you're wanting to learn how to trade, but not just learn, but also watch me trade live every day, it's a one-time payment, lifetime access. It's all included. And again, it's the second link in the description down below if you want to learn more about it. Other than that, again, we are running our $2,000 cash giveaway, and it ends in just 2 days, January 5th, and the giveaway winner will be selected on January 6th. So if you want to enter to win and learn more about the giveaway, that's that fourth link in the description down below. If you have any questions, shoot me a direct message via Instagram or via Discord, and that's that first or third link in the description. I appreciate your time. Hope that earned your thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.